phone weighs 198 grams and this one is the white variant, also known as porcelain, and you can also find it in obsidian, wintergreen and peony. Personally, I think the design is a bit iPhone-like and the phone feels bulkier than the Pixel 7, though it's not actually thicker or heavier, except for the camera module. That is definitely thicker. It has a 6.3-inch OLED display, 120Hz refresh rate and 422 ppi, pretty much the same as the Pixel 7. The 7 has a 90Hz refresh rate though. The screen gets 1800 nits in high brightness mode, which is noticeably brighter than the Pixel 7 both indoors and outdoors. For example, at 50% brightness on the Pixel 9, it's about the same as the Pixel 7 at 65%. Not bad, right? But there is one thing I'm not crazy about, the rounded corners. They push the notification shade info more to the center and some screen area is wasted. Now for biometrics, the Pixel 9 has an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which is the first for Pixel phones. It's accurate and responsive, but honestly is not much faster or better than the optical sensor on the Pixel 7, but at least it doesn't blind you in the middle of the night when you unlock it. Speaking of the touch experience, the vibration motor is one of the best I've felt. It's strong and precise in hand. The stereo speakers are pretty loud, but not super well balanced. The mids are almost missing, and that impacts call quality as well, making voices sound a bit off. But hey, who uses their phones for calls these days, right? Check out the speakers for yourself.
It could be a blue screen or something like that, but then this specific set, everything's built. Like the throne room is there, it's like a 3-story high building, basically. Yeah, everything is so practical and it just makes your job of, I guess, acting so much easier.
Yeah, because you don't have to pretend, you just have to be there and see what you actually see in real life.
Under the hood, it's powered by the Tensor G4 chip, designed by Google and manufactured by Samsung. It's more than fine for everyday use, but it does throttle even more than the Tensor G2 on the Pixel 7. I did some testing, cooling both phones to 20 degrees Celsius before benchmarking them. Notice how the G4 performs a little better in benchmarks, but once the chips heat up, things change. I ran some CPU throttling tests first, and then the benchmarks again, and this happened. The new modem in the Pixel 9 is supposed to be better than the one in the Pixel 8 and 7. So I did some download speed tests, one in the city and another on a train ride through the middle of nowhere. These are the results. Battery life is pretty solid for a phone this size with a 4700 mAh battery. It's got more standby time than the Pixel 7, but it still drains 4 to 5% overnight. In terms of screen on time, I get over 6 hours with mobile data, which is an improvement over the Pixel 7. I also ran a battery drain test on both phones, and this is how they compare. I assume the Pixel 9 will still have about 15% battery left when the Pixel 7 shuts down. Not bad. Charging wise, it supports 27 watts fast charging, so it goes from 0 to 100% in about an hour and a half. Wireless charging is capped at 15 watts and it also has reverse charging. Now let's talk cameras. The Pixel 9 uses a 50 megapixels Samsung made wide sensor, but by default it beams images down to 12.5 megapixels. It also has a very capable 48 megapixels ultra-wide with OIS and autofocus, which means you can use it for macro shots. The front camera is a 10.5 megapixels with autofocus as well. The image processing is classic Pixel, high contrast and amazing HDR. As for video, all cameras can shoot 4K at 60 FPS and the quality is quite good. So how is the Pixel 9 better than the Pixel 7? For one, it has a brighter display, a better ultra-wide camera, autofocus on the front camera, and you can use face recognition for banking apps. It also has a bigger battery with longer screen on time, plus 7 years of operating system and security updates. It's got a few AI features like Add Me, Reimagine and Auto Frame, though I don't really use them much. Pixel Studio, Pixel Screenshots, or satellite connectivity are missing in my region. So, is it worth buying? If you're just looking for something that works well for day-to-day use, the Pixel 8 or even the Pixel 7 will do the job at a lower price. But if you're into a new design, the AI features and the camera upgrades, then the Pixel 9 is definitely worth considering. For me, the best things about it are the sturdier screen that does not feel plasticky any longer and the ability to shoot high-quality macro videos, which are super useful for my channel. So, if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, and if you've got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. Thanks for watching.